Perfect. Here we go. All right. So, blue team here banning out, immediately banning out Orphe here. Already knows what the game plan is. No hesitation. Saying, I don't want to deal with that mage. And immediately, what do we get as a counter pick or counter ban here for the side of Match Ready? Besides of doing their research here, got to make sure that their game plan will not be affected here. So obviously within the draft, you can win a game easily by just the draft alone if drafted correctly and calculated. So here we go, countdown coming to a Jaina ban here. Interesting, haven't seen a Jaina ban in a while. Must be respected enough to get that ban, and following up with the Stukov ban. Here we go, so Gen.M definitely has clearly, they know exactly what they want to play. They exactly know what they do not want to play against. And we get a follow-up with an Uther ban. All right, something that we saw in the previous season with Uther. But let's see what the first pick is. Are we going to go for the offlaner immediately, right off the fit? I just fizzed, calling it out. I want the Hogger. All right, so we're getting an immediate Hogger pickup here. Now, on the side of Match Ready, what are you looking at for a size of draft? Are we looking at comfort picks here when it comes to the for the tank here off the bat? Are we looking at grabbing the healer? Maybe both, right? Grab them up. Looks like there is a target a little bit on the healer there. So we do get the Joe, we get the Sylvanas pickup immediately. Surprised we didn't see a Brightwing pickup just yet due to the globability of that character, and the functionality really goes well against Hogger, at least what we're seeing right away. Gives an adequate amount of healing. So see, Patience snagging up that Brightwing early here. And definitely goes well with Mei here. Great follow-up potential. Could have been devastating for the Mei. When I say devastating for a healer, in the right hands, you can really punish a tank here. So we are going to get a Tracer ban out here. I'm assuming, is that Yawners that plays it? I cannot remember. Please enlighten me if you guys are listening. Is that Yawners over there that plays the Tracer? But we do get a Tracer ban here. Now, for the third ban, you're probably looking at your offlane, I'm assuming, especially for a team that's done their research, are banning out the healer, right? You got the healer you want, so we do get the offlane ban here, which would be really good against the Mei and Hogger. So I'm going to assume last pick would be the offlaner. Go ahead and grab your assassin and healer, right? Decide. I mean, you already know who your matchup is against, right? So at this point, it's just a matter of who do you want here. So we get the Malthael and we get the Anduin pick here. Looks like the flex player will be the last one to pick. Henceforth, the flex here, trying to see. I hear Yawner's getting Tracer and Jane. Okay, so it is Yawner's. All right. I figured it was Yawner's. At Majesty over there. All right, so let's see what Infox and Yawners are looking at. Potentially we'll see a blow up comp with Li Ming here. Kind of feeling a Li Ming here. Maybe some Hanzo here. One can hope. So we get a Blaze and we get a Vala. So it looks like we're going to get a very beefy front line. Is this a I'm assuming that Blaze is going to be in the 4-man, right? Or Hogger. Both are pretty decent here. I like the Blaze pick here, but I'm curious, is it going to be enough damage? Is Yawners going to be able to stay up, enough? If Yawners does not die, if they can protect the Yawners, I believe it's enough damage here. And we are going to get a My F from Kroven here. All right, so we are looking at a spicy comp here. Let me see here. Want to make sure this is set up, because I actually thought I already set this bad boy up. But let's go ahead and put here, if you guys are wanting to participate in this, let's see if that works here, right? Who will win? Let's do the prediction here. Okay, perfect. That is not anything what I wanted. CCS should have been match ready there. I've been trolled by my I have been trolled by my stream deck, guys. I just want to go ahead and call that out. I've been trolled, so it did not update. So CCS is for match ready. If anyone who's interested in predicting here, been testing out some new things here. So that would be the subsequent here. So we have one for Gen.M so far. Again, CCS is match ready. That's just a giga troll there for you. So all right, let's introduce both teams like we do every time on here. Let me get that. all in game here. I'll make sure I got the right one up correct. Perfect, we do. All right, so let's introduce both teams here, starting with Gen.M on the left-hand side, blue team here. Patience playing the Brightwing, Imperfox playing Hogger, Yonners playing that Vala here. Taxi K playing May, and I just fizzed on Blaze. Now introducing Match Ready, Grace playing the Malthael here, Kroven playing the Maev, Teal playing Johanna, Cold Fashion on Sylvanas, and Paper Wall on that Anduin. So we might be getting a light bomb combo here. Looking at the Johanna here, looks like we have a scout in mid. Looks like it's going to immediate float down mid through middle here. You're having the side of Gen.M scouting here. Kroven trying to pick off May. Get some damage here. So it is Blaze looking like the offlane here. Hogger's taking a bit chunk of damage and causing Patience to go ahead on the Brightwing. Go ahead and start teleporting in, but you know, with that level 1 ability here, you do get that cooldown relatively quickly, right? So we should see that here. We got 20-second cooldown here with those minions, and with great rotation, looks like middle does cancel out, and both teams should be starting to look at their camps at 1-minute markers, or we will see either or team start to invade. You know, on the side of Gen.M, you have a very aggressive comp here, right? So we do see 2 in mid clearing, Kroven having to cover for the Malthael here, understanding that we need to take this. We need to make sure that we cover for Malthael for the side of Match Ready. So camp is up. Teal is already anchoring the bush here, and we do not see the start of the camp here. Yonner's immediately on it. Be careful here on side of Match Ready. If you take your time here and they take that quickly, they will take yours. But instead, Match Ready has decided to be aggressive here. May going for the anchor here, but here comes Kroven. Kroven holding his teleport, but just kind of stood there for a second. Was kind of confused, but May trying to push him out. Hogger coming in, but here comes the Brightwing healing up. Kroven getting super low. They didn't win the trade here. Blaze coming in for a nice stun, but misses completely. And there should be Grace should be potentially one following. No, it's gonna be Cold Fashion first here for the first blood. Teal's gonna be following up here with no health. Gonna be a two kills here for the side of Gen.M, and now they're going to be taking their camp for that aggression. Interesting play here because, you know, at that point you should take your trade-offs here. For the side of Gen.M, they have a very beefy comp here, invading into that and not having the follow-up with the Maev, you know, especially when May is putting CC onto the point. It's a little rough, right? So you definitely lose that fight there, and you just lost a lot of XP because of that camp. Great stall by Cold Fashion here, but it's probably not going to be enough here. You need Teal, you need your Johanna to definitely step up here, as you know, obviously he just got here and stop this camp. Brightwing doing a lot of damage onto Teal here with that poly, and follow up by Vala here. Vala being able to do whatever she wants. It's kind of nuts to think about it, you know, how much damage this Vala will be putting out. I mean, look at the damage so far. So we already have almost 7k for Vala, and Malthael is the only one following up, and that's probably because Blaze is feeding the Malthael damage. It happens, but I mean, compared to the Maev and the Sylvanas so far, pretty far behind here. Comes the damage output here, but obviously this is just observation, no flames intended. Actually, flames entirely intended here. Nice intuition by Infofox here on the Hogger, immediately getting out, sniffing that out rotation here. But we see Malthael immediately taking the top trade off here, which will give the Malthael a rotation down bottom here first. But Infofox slapping Sylvanas back to the Nexus here. Take a nap, buddy. Kroven trying to get out of the situations, looking a little edgy here. Teal taking a lot of damage here from the Vala. Needs to get some heals by the Anduin here. Needs to get that tap in. Kind of interesting. Maybe take that pre-tap prior to this fight down bottom, the way that played out. Looking a little aggressive here for the side of Match Ready. But, you know, Gen.M Esports here coming in aggressive, you know, so far. But here's the thing about Towers of Doom, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this, as you like to hear casters say, this is anyone's game when it comes to Towers of Doom. You could be having a crappy first start of the round, but you know, the minute it takes 1 or 2 team fights to swing the game around, you take control of bottom, you hold it, and that's it. But Hogger's looking like the target here. Not gonna be enough damage here. Brightwing probably saying, hey, I'm looking at you. Poly was used, I believe is what I just saw, but no, actually it was not used. I thought I heard the animation there. I was wondering who he polyed. Teal looking in to get some soak. Should be clearing shortly because you know the enemy team is going to be on their camp, right? It's the only thing they should be taking at the moment. You're going to see Hogger in mid. And the Blaze and Malthael matchup, you know, let's look at some talents here as well. We are going to see an invade here. Hogger clearing. Should be able to rotate down shortly here. Nice pull by Taxi, but Teal not be able to get the Brightwing off, so May is going to get that heal. Kroven with the dodge here. Hogger's going to be trying to push him into the wall here. Teal getting some damage onto the Vala here. And here comes Joe, getting pulled out, saved by Paper Wall again. Again, these invades are a little rough for the side of Match Ready, trying to find their foothold to somehow, you know, take their advantage of being aggressive, trying to make the advantage work, or trying to take that high risk. But the reward is kind of small, right? Especially if you don't have that kill potential. Because in all honesty, Vala needs to be that target here. Kroban going in. Nice follow-up, but Teal is sitting at below half health here. Malthael coming on down. Fighting the Mei. Mei used her trait early here. Teal is looking to go in. Trying to get that Johanna pull. Ooh, Kroban super low in the background. Hogger getting to get a secure kill here. Yawner's killing out the Joe here immediately. Kroban already low, but trying to get a triple kill here. A little aggressive here. Gets 2 kills on the push, but he dies to the Hogger here. But hey, Malthael. Keep the Malthael alive. You start fragging here. You need to start looking at Grace. You know, don't leave your teammate behind, man. If you're on the side here, you have half health, and and they have no health, and we leaving, baby. Oh, we leaving. Oh man, I would have fragged in there and died for it, because that's what true players do. You know what I mean? So here comes Brightwing playing a little aggressively, knowing Infofox is there. He's gonna get shoved into the wall here, but this is. And we should see a stall by Cold Fashion here. You know, I still will go up here. I believe that Sylv should have showed him these hands, you know? But again, let me know what you guys think there. So let's look at the damage again. Goodness gracious, Vala sitting up here, slowly creeping up to 25k compared. You know, obviously, I know she's the only person, not the only one doing damage here, but look at the Hogger, right? 19k damage is out-damaging the enemy team here. These are important statistics to look at, you know? So here we go. Bottom 4 is going to be pressure here. Mei doing small siege structure, but hey, siege structure is siege structure, right? Over time, that does add up, and you do lose bottom. Malthael winning that rotation, right? Let me look at the XP here. That's healing, excuse me. Here we go, experience soaked here. No, wait a minute, what am I talking about? Blaze absolutely doing work when it comes to soak here. I mean, look at the statistics across the board. They're down, okay, round up, let's say 4k or 3.5k. Let's be fair here. So Fox getting to the target of Kroban here, and here comes Mei, the power of Mei into the Maiev here, sending that out, but Cage is going to be dropped here. Taxi's going to get caught, but no really follow-up, no positioning here, but they are running into it, so there might be a good chance of a pull here. Looks like they are going to get a snowball or avalanche onto the Mei here, or onto the Maiev here. Super low here. And, oh, Infofox so low, but not anything there here. And should be able to fall. Grace taking a lot of damage here, but Grace is next one to fall here. But Blaze getting his bunker out. Hey, there's 2 in here. That's a lot of damage to be trying to get up on here. Come on, Teal, can you do something here? But Teal may be the next one to fall. Nice blind on the Vala here, but hey, man, his assassins are kind of pushing back here, not really supporting the tank there. Ooh, was trait actually still active? I feel like that kind of was. Is that symbol right there? I'm still trying to learn that. Is that symbol saying it was still active? But the assassins are trying to play around their abilities, trying to get some damage in. But hey, that Blaze Bunker really did work there. Really did a lot of work for the side of Gen.M and let them survive longer. Even though they died, it still provided a lot of time for Gen.M to resituate, refocus the situation, and still ultimately come up ahead in that team fight. Alright, so we're seeing rotations again. Are we going for round 3 for this camp here? Infofox, again, being the target for Maev's tether here. Infofox doing a lot of damage onto the Johanna here, stunning into the wall here. Might need to use trait shortly. Should have used trait right there to not get CC'd here. Now you got to start looking at the Mei. They're being really aggressive. Kroban walking up to the Vala. Vala going to follow and strafing into it. I like that. Doing a lot of damage. Follow the Maiev here. And Teal taking so much damage here. I think I saw Blessed Shield come out. And wait a minute. That's really unfortunate. We're not going to see a light bomb here. You know, for me at least, for me. But we do see Wailing Arrow used, no follow-up as they were retreating. So alts are down for the side of Match Ready. But, you know, on the look at things, Gen.M with the advantage for the alts here. Looking like Grace and Blaze are coming on down. The Malthael and the Blaze coming on down. I just Fizz is looking up, looking at a potential target here, trying to focus out the Malthael here. I just Fizzed almost got me with that name. I almost said something else there. All right, pre-13 here for the side of Match Ready here for Gen.M. You're looking in a great spot. All 5 are down here. Take advantage of your 13 to 12. We're seeing a force on this pre-13 fight here. Maiev taking a lot of damage. Grace should be the next one to fall here. Anduin being pushed out. I don't know. I was a little suspicious of that call there. You know, this is a pre-13 fight. Alts are still available. I don't know. Questionable. Now here we go. We're going to see some punishment for the side of Matt Shreddy because Gen.M winning that team fight is going to now be pushing in the sappers and trying to get this down. And now you have one full sapper up. Sylvanas is the next one to fall here. Teal getting a nice 2-man, but here, nice body block by the Hogger here. Teal is potentially the next one to fall here, and he does. It is a 4-man-ish team wipe, you know, as another one was just spawning in. But hey, Gen.M looking strong, trying to get this extra sapper, and this is huge, right? And now they're going to get 6 shots in, that additional one from the sappers here. Great stuff at the side of Gen.M, playing aggressively, playing their, you know, comp accordingly to plan here. At least it looks like keeping them bodies up for the Vala here. You know, Vala putting in a lot of work here. 58k damage. Holy crap, man. That is a lot of damage for the side of this Vala. And again, I understand Vala is the main source of damage, but hey, comparing it to the DPS on, you know, with Matt Shreddy, you're a little far behind. Again, basing off statistics here. So look at the 16 to 13 here, right? Nice poly here, doing a lot of damage here with a 25% increased damage here. Teal can take a lot of damage now, especially with this Vala here. Can do a lot of work here. Yawner's just pumping out the damage here, baby. Just left and right. Give him the hooks, baby. So it looks like Hogger is going to be taking the sappers while 3 defend, and you have Maev trying to catch the soak for Malthael, you know, trying to relieve some pressure for Malthael here. Let's actually look at the soak. Why? I think it's control 5. Yep, it is a control 5. Wow, I mean, look at the experience soak like difference here. You know, all across the board, you know. So at this point, we should be talking about comeback XP for the side of Matt Shreddy. Again, Towers of Doom is one of those maps where it ain't over until it's 0, right? Onto the core here. You can do a lot. It looks like a Blessed Shield is going to be coming out shortly. I'm feeling it out there. Surprised there wasn't actually a quick one onto Infofox there, because he would have taken maybe about 2 seconds of fort shots, maybe 1.5. Could have done a lot of damage here and some good follow-up here, but there's going to be a trade out for the top here, and then bottom is going to be taken. Sappers are going to pressure bottom. Hey, at this point, side of Match Ready, focus on your 16s here. Protect bottom. Avalanche was used a little early. Sappers are not there yet. Could have been a fat finger. That happens to me all the time. But here it comes, you know, on the side of Match Ready. How will you defend this here, right? You're just gonna let one walk in. All right, so they get one free one here. Sylvanas trading, getting that damage down onto the sappers here. That should be your main focus. Crove and getting caught into the Maev blizzard there. So looking at the level 16 talents here, you know, I haven't really focusing on it. So obviously it looks like a multi-shot into auto attack-ish. I'm not too familiar with Vala, so any assassin players, you know, from a tank and healer perspective, please correct me. So multi-shot build from what I'm seeing with some auto attacks in here. Looks like a hybrid build. So 16 is now taking over from Match Ready. We are seeing more morality with the level 7 here. Nice light bomb by Anduin here. This is what they needed here. This is a 2-man kill right here. 3 kills right here. Excellent comeback here. Look at that. And just like that, they came back-ish. Now, how do you play this on the side of Match Ready? Are you looking at bottom fort here? Take some structure damage here, right? You have a Sylvanas, right? Trait hasn't been used. Surely trait has not been used yet. So here we go. We're going to see some damage here. Maybe holding it for the keep here. Again, get as much as you can, right? These are 30-second cooldowns here. You can do a lot in 30 seconds here, especially with the Sylvanas here. 5-man, Malthael now floating down bottom, potentially to capture mid here. Now we're going to see pressure here. Great stuff by Cold Passion, holding his trade here. Cold Passion now trading the... I think this is at this point a keep. I think post 13 minutes is now considered a keep. So we are going to see some contesting by the Blaze in mid, but we are going to get bottom bell towers here. And like I was saying, this game is known for comebacks, right? So we're going to see Croven focusing down bottom for the side of Gen.M. They want to at least stall one of them as long as they can, right? So Match Ready capturing both of the bell tower shots here, and now they're going to see an aggression play. This is a pre-20 fight. If you're side of Match Ready, this is a fight you kind of want to look at here. You definitely, not even kind of, you want to. Look at Taxi taking a lot of damage here with Light Bomb immediately going on, but Hogger taking so much damage here. That needs to be targeted. Oh my god, see ya in the Nexus, baby. Oh, we gotta follow this here. Oh, nothing happens here. Flames didn't happen. Oh, Teal got wrecked. All right, so Joe gets wrecked there. Kroven's trying to pull him down here. Great bonus Wailing Arrow. Hey, give it to her. But oh, so close by Cold Fashion here. You were so close. Great attempt there on that combo here. Maltheo, can you get out wrecked? See you later. Back to the Nexus as well. But hey, that play by May. Wow. Oh, that's some... Good play by you there, Taxi. Great play. But I will also say that was really good on the side of Match Ready. It's unfortunate they couldn't get enough damage, but hey, that Maev tether into Wailing Arrow, oh my god, that could have been detrimental for the side of Gen.M if they would have taken those two out. That would have evened out what happened for the Maev and the Malta. That is just kind of unlucky, right? That's super unlucky. But yeah, look at Hero XP, right? I mean, it's obviously with everything else, at 20, it really doesn't matter here, right? But nonetheless, this is for the marbles here. If you can stall, right? If you can stall here, get your 20s here, but you need to get 20, right? You need to make sure that don't cap both. You can sacrifice one. Obviously, Boss is up. Blaze looking to cap. Now we're gonna see the 3-man bottom. Hey, you gotta focus one, right? So it looks like we're giving up bottom, but we are going to fight mid for this. Not a bad idea. The Johanna taking a lot of free damage here. Hogger and Trait is already having to be used here. So Johanna is a potential target as well, even though he has 5k health. Still, ooh, Yawner's doing a lot of damage with that strafe here. Kroven trying to take it out, but there's a lot of disfocus here. Kroven taking so much damage here, getting focused out. Teal going in with Light Bomb here, but there's no follow-up here, but they do a lot of damage to the Vala here. They push out, but can Teal stall? Teal stalls long enough here. Teal does stall long enough, but here comes the damage on Taxi. 1k Taxi taking a lot of damage here, but potentially has that little 20 ability. Yep, has Flash Freeze here, take additional damage here and to get the Unstoppable here, but Kroven taking so much damage. Might be a trade for trade here, but they're trying to focus out and save Kroven here, and now Taxi doesn't die. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. No, Taxi does die, but there's an immediate follow-up on the Cold Fashion here, and this is a blow for blow. This is neck to neck here. They have to focus out. You're fighting the Fort Tower, so you got to be careful. Look at Infafox. Infafox in the back line, right wing, focusing onto the Blaze here. You gotta kill this Blaze. You gotta kill this Hogger here. It's staying alive way too long. Nice stuff by Blessed Hammer here. Patient should fall, and great stuff over to the side of Match Ready. Holding on. Hey, Kairu, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you guys for tuning in as well. You guys are in for a treat for the night here. But guys, this is huge, right? So now we have camps going down bottom. Boss is up. Boss is potentially up. You may want to get that off the map, actually. But, let's see the reaction time beside a Match Ready here. So we are going to see, not immediately, but we are going to see some pressure onto this. Grace scouting the bush here. You need to focus this down ASAP because, you definitely want to get some presence on the map here. This needs to be done ASAP. And especially in the place that you're in. Again, this match is still close. Yo, what's up, Goon? How you doing, my man? All right, so Boss is off the map now. 21-21 here. And let's look at... Where is it? Damage taken. Oh my god, dude. Look how much damage taken each tank is taken. 111k. To 80k to May. Oh my god. To be fair, you have a lot of beefy. I mean, I guess, yeah, to be fair too, because look how much Hogger's taken. So a lot of damage is being taken out onto both of them here. Alright, 5 kills. There's going to be a bit of an aggression down bottom. Looking to poke down bottom with your sappers here. Get some pressure here. Blaze not on lane rotation advantage yet. Maltheo just kind of sharking around bottom, seeing if a fight is about to come into progress here. Blaze understanding, hey, where is Match Ready? We're missing 2. I like this communication. Oh no. Oh dang, potentially could have forced out bunker. Potentially. All right here. So here we go. If we're going to fight for one bell tower, this could be for the game here, right? Depending on who wins this team fight. Now, if Match Ready wins this team fight, this puts them in an excellent spot to definitely hit that comeback mechanic here, right? It lets you set up for bottom, and you can potentially even take mid, right? So they are going to get a nice cheeky stall here, and we are going to see Vala being forced out. But, ooh, instantly bottom. Guys. That was 4 bell towers. And wait, we're not gonna fight around the shrine. We're just gonna. Oh my. All right. So GG's over to Gen.M. GG's. That was a bit anticlimactic. It might be the correct word, I think, is what I'm looking for there. So yeah, Gen.M with that win there. Some crazy stuff. I was actually expecting a fight on the point, but nevertheless, we are going to game number 2. All right, so give me 1 second while I update the scoreboard here. So 1-0 here. Let's go to map. Let's go to the map, man. Wait, why is that showing that? Hello? This thing didn't even update. This is a troll, guys. All right, we'll update those last two. Those, they didn't update from the previous game, so my apologies. Ignore the others. That'll update as we put the new maps in. That's a bit interesting here. Set map, and yeah, we'll just leave it as is until they update. So again, guys, ignore the Infernal Shrines in Dragonshire. Yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic. So we are going to be taking 2 Infernal Shrines. So hey, I don't even have to touch anything, but I will just put this though. All right, so we got the Infernal Shrines, and it was picked over by Gen.M. Perfect. Yeah, guys, the bait was real. The bait was real. And let me go here to update this. See, definitely during times like this, I feel like some background music would be pretty spicy right now, but I know that they're going to trigger fire these games. So hold on here. Prediction. Yeah, give me the setup menu for this. Hello? I get the, there we go. Choose outcomes. So Gen.M did win that. Complete prediction. All right, here. Wait, what's happening? Oh, I was about to say, did I do something wrong? I saw my name down at the bottom. All right. So I am ready. So we are going into Infernal Shrines here in just a second. Make sure I give the ready button, and then I will start up the predictions here. Again, I'm still configuring my stream deck for it, so my apologies. Oh, it's already up. Okay, let me see if it even updated. No, it's still saying CCS. That's so unlucky. All right, well, CCS is match ready. I don't know how to fix that, so we'll do that later. All right, guys, Infernal Shrines here coming up for game number 2. Now, is this take the marbles over to Gen.M? Are we going to get a quick 2-0 sweep? Are we going to see some life coming into match ready here? You know, just kind of thinking back about that game before we talk about the draft, you know, I was shocked that they took the fight off the point, and I totally understand what they were looking at, but not one person stayed for the bottom. Yeah, it's just something to think about for you guys within any division you are. Definitely in comms, keep in mind, if you see someone, just say it out loud. Again, this is a great learning point. So let's just go. All right, so now moving on to this draft here, we are going to get our just bans from the last game here. We're looking at Orifia followed up with the Jaina and Uther. I would ban Uther too. That character is absolutely busted. Don't care what anyone says. Character is good. And so are we going to see, you know, are we going to get the same bans? Hey, they may have banned Johanna here, right? They know that the side of Matt Treddy plays Johanna here. But we are going to get the Stukov bans. So it looks like the same standard bans from the previous round. So side of Matt Treddy, what is your priority? At this point, I'd possibly looking at either Brightwing or Johanna. Awesome. So Johanna is the first taken here. It's a great comfort pick over the side of Match Ready. But now on the side of Gen.M, are you looking at that Brightwing again? Brightwing can do a lot for you, but we are going to get a Blaze pickup and the Brightwing here. So we are going to get those 2 picks. So we're already looking on to a similar characters from the similar heroes from the last game. And for the side of Match Ready, are we going to get, are we going to get that Maiev comp again? Are we going to be looking at something else? What else in your arsenal are you going to bring out? Or are you just going to try, keep rolling the dice with old Reliable and see if it's still reliable? So we are going to get an Anduin, and we are going to get a Tassadar. Okay. So we are switching it up. We might see a Black Hole Tassadar or Archon Tassadar. And it might actually look like a Black Hole because if they do run the same comp, no, actually, I would rather, if I was in Tassadar shoes, I'd rather go Archon, but, some people do like that Black Hole there. It's really good in some situations. Now, for the side of Match Ready's ban, potentially looking at banning out a tank, because they can run a triple front line. But who are you going to prioritize here? Are you definitely looking at the Assassin? Hogger is definitely pretty good on this map as well, and you saw that they're capable of running it, but we are going to get a TLV ban. Is that an Infofox ban there? I feel like Infofox is the one that plays TLV. Could be wrong here. But Tracer is still up, so if we do see a nice Tracer, I would love to see it. Someone show it off, please flex it. But we may end up getting that Hogger pick again here. Hogger is absolutely disgusting on this map. I mean, theoretically, you could run the same. Yeah, it's looking like the same comp. And why wouldn't you, right? Especially on this map. Blaze with great zone control. The Vala can distribute a lot of damage. May controlling the point as well. Hell, if you get the Hogger at this point, with the amount of damage Hogger was doing and sharing the damage taken for both tanks, I mean, come on, right? So you might need something to burst down these chunky targets. They might go at Tychus, even though they have a May, but still, Odin would still be pretty good here. But we're gonna get a Kerrigan here. Okay. All right. Gen.M has 2 TLV players. Okay. Is it? Well, let me take a guess first, Majesty. Is Infofox one of them, and is Yawners the other, or is it I Just Fizz? Does that count as my options here? So we are gonna see game number 1 coming in the game number 2 characters here. Appreciate it, Voice. Thank you for your support here. I appreciate you following the channel here. Thank you. All right, guys, I see the predictions are coming in. Let me get your predictions. Again, CCS is Match Ready. I'm not sure why it is not it's not updating. I'll have to figure that out because I'm using the Stream Deck version. But all right, guys, so game number 2 here. Now, this is either the closeout rounds for Gen.M making a quick sweep here, or are we going to get a game number 3? I'm excited to see what we have in store here. Fox and me. Hey. Did I call it? I better have called it. All right, let's get in game here. Pull up the talent here, and let's get that attendance for the game again. Call out the names for each player here. So aside of Gen.M, we have Infofox on that Hogger, Yawners coming in with the Vala, Patience on Brightwing, I Just Fizz. Your name almost baited me last game, by the way, so hope you had a good one with that one. On the Blaze here, Taxi, K on May here. Now introducing Match Ready, we're going to introduce Teal on that Johanna here, Cold Fashion on the Kerrigan, Grace on Mouthveil, Paperwall on the Anduin, and Tassadar, played by Croven. The interesting thing is for me is Kerrigan, right? With Kerrigan in the right hands, yes, it can be good. But my God, with the amount of CC, dude, holy crap. Oh, I think it's bugged for me. Thank God. Thank you for telling me that, Alpha Rat, because it's showing CCS for me. But hey, as long as it's showing Match Ready for y'all, that's fine with me. But we do see a rotation on Infofox here. Great wall. Great follow-up setup here. Can Brightwing save it in time? No, they don't. But great setup on the side of Match Ready, showing a bit of liveliness here in the first pre-30 seconds of the game here. That's the startup that they want to see here. Set the tone early if you're on the side of Match Ready, and start your neutral camp. Now, if you get another pick, though, when the neutral camp comes up, definitely take the neutral, but in the meantime, play it safe. Take your side of the siege camp. Get that equal trade here at about 230. Start that bruiser camp and take it at 245, baby, and you're cooking, baby. All right. So we might see another follow-up here. Infofox taking another, again, a lot of damage. Oh, there was no pull, though. But I feel like over time, Brightwing's going to do a lot cleansing that out. So we are going to see an immediate take over side of match ready here. Tassadar is looking to clear the lane here. Teal, nice anchor here. Make sure you understand. Man, questionable. But it's fine, right? Grace with the double soak here. Looks like they got their head in the game here, right? Gen.M doing what they do best, right? Let's see if they can control the flow as they did into last game. There might be another fight here for this neutral camp. You know, Gen.M with that very aggressive comp here, right? But then again, you can say the same thing with Kerrigan and Tess, but oh, Infofox being focused out again here. Can Brightwing come in? Nice stuff by the Hogger here. Understanding that, but Kerrigan looking aggressively onto the Vala here. Vala needs to be kind of careful here, but hey, with Brightwing, with May and Hogger, you can really do a lot of damage to that Kerrigan the minute that Kerrigan tries to step up. Nice force out. Now this might be the fight the side of Matt Trey is looking for here. Blind has been used a bit prematurely here, but it looks like Yonners needs a pre-tap, the Vala needs a pre-tap, and side of Match Ready is looking to take this. You need to take it immediately before they pre-tap and come in. So nice. They do get that neutral camp. There is an XP lead here for the side of Match Ready. Looking okay with hero experience. Very similar. Mercenary, obviously. So total experience-wise, because of the mercs, as we just saw, obviously. So other side of Match Ready looking a bit more lively here. Bruiser Camp starting to get some attention, I'm assuming, right? Start this bad boy at 2:30. Side of Gen.M potentially rotating with that Hogger. Old Fashioned looking to get some damage onto the middle here. But no, there is not going to be a start on the Bruiser Camp immediately. So we are going to see Brightwing left bottom. Hogger just chilling out mid, scoping out the area. And the side of Match Ready, they take it, right? 250, 245-ish range is going to be behind the minion wave. And now we're going to see this take it a bit late. Now, side of Match Ready, what do you do? If you notice that they're a bit late, start it immediately? Or are you going to give them time to take their Bruiser Camp here? So it looks like they are going to not suspect it. And now the side of Match Ready, their camp will be taken care of quite quickly. And now the Bruiser Camp will clear it for free. And now there's going to be a lot of pressure in the top lane here. So camp is started, or the objective is started here. Here goes Yonners, our Infofox going in like crazy. Got 10 here, but hey, it's still pretty close here, right? Blaze putting a lot of pressure top lane. Match Ready clumping up, getting their creeps here. Getting that 7 here. And now you have a lot of damage going into the top lane. Malthael has to respond to that, and now you leave vulnerability to the side for Match Ready, right? And you know it's now a 5, actually at the moment, a 3v4 here. Brightwing coming any minute now. Old Fashioned coming in from the top, or from the bottom here, looking in aggressively. But hey, you only need 11 more for the side of Match Ready. Play on for the minions here. Was a interesting focus on the Hogger here when Hogger has a nice cleanse here, but the side of Match Ready taking a lot of damage here. Teal, no unstoppable yet, but they need to focus out the objective here. It's a really close one, 30-34. Grace going in, understanding, hey, I need to do this, but oh, Teal, just touch him. Oh, wrecked. And by the Blaze here, but they do get the John Cena, the Arcane Punisher here. Blaze punking the Johanna here. Teal looking in at that Vala. but hey, Match Ready winning the objective here. And it's kind of curious though, wouldn't you want the Kerrigan to be middle so that you get a setup stun? But we see Grace now rotating bottom. Looks like they're just playing for the soak game here. Get some quick structures down here. And now XP wise, again, Blaze still leading the charge here, not really missing much soak here. And now we're gonna see the Siege Camp take it for the side over to Match Ready. Get a quick hydration here. So overall, really close game here. Infernal Shrines, one of my favorite maps personally. Not because it's also Diablo, mainly because it's Diablo, obviously. I'm a big Diablo fan, but the flow of the game, it can be definitely played more macro or microly. Microly when you're feeling more aggressive here. So Infofox looking for a nice stun onto the Anduin here. Anduin taking some damage here, but in return, Infofox taking some damage by the cannon shots here. Probing in, nice clear here. Actually, I'm kind of curious, what build are we going here? So we are getting that W build from Tassadar. You know, and guys, let me get your opinions here. As a Tassadar, I feel like you scale so hard with Q against a very, very chunky team especially like them, like you can shred, especially at 16, right? You do 8% damage. Again, tell me what your guys' thoughts are on the talent picks. Again, I definitely like discussing and theory crafting with you guys. So let me know what you guys think. So we are going to see 10s taken for both teams. Let's discuss the 10 talents here. So looking like standard talents, Black Hole, as we talked about earlier. Thank you, Majesty. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Tormented Souls, APOC, you're in for a treat here. So you are in for a treat here. Blessed Shields, Ultralist, okay, Hortipole, Strafe, as I saw last time. Okay, so Ice Wall instead of the Avalanche here. So Kroven defending what he can, taking some damage onto Taxi here. And we are going to see Hogger stalling rotation from mid to bottom. It's Chroming a nice wall. Okay, Hortipole was used, 60-second cooldown here. We are going to get a Mortar Punisher for the next objective here in 20 seconds here. Bruiser Camp is going to be up. Let's check how Kerrigan's stacks are going. But Kerrigan, whoa, Q's in. Had a chance to get out. Strafe has been used here. A nice pull out, but is it enough? 70 damage all the way up. Oh, look at the damage from Black Hole. Hey, you know what? Power to you. That was a very good Black Hole. Unfortunately, you couldn't get the kill potential value. But hey, you got a nice disengage. It's a, what, 50, 60-second cooldown? I think it's a 60-second cooldown. You'll have it up probably in the big chunk of the fight here. Against triple front line, I'd take Q to percent. Okay, so we have someone who's on that train as well. So as I was trying to see before that fight happens, we're at 63 stacks out of 75. So if they win that team fight, sorry, I keep spamming that. If they win that team fight, I believe Kerrigan gets that stack. Kroven with the stall with the wall here. Getting a little bit of poke damage here. Bruiser is going to duke it out up top. Let's see who wins that. It's potentially might look to be in favor of the blue team here. But we are going to get some poke here. Race to 13, it seems like here. Side of match ready. They're wanting to take the fight here. Some damage poke down. Blessed Shield was used on the Vala here. Vala being the main target here. Nice damage here. Great stuff. Oh my god. Look at the value of the Black Hole there. Great catch on the right wing here. And hey, that is a free Mortar Punisher. You do as you please for the side of Matt Treddy here. And 72 stacks here. Tormented Souls for how many chunky people are on the side of Gen.M, I would assume. But here we go. You could actually, as a team collectively take this bottom one, and, obviously that's fine, but, put some love here. Let's get some more pushing power down here, Definitely think outside of the box here. Hog, you're trying to be annoying by taking these stacks here. So they are going to take it with the mid-camp pushing, and Blaze absolutely bodying Grace in the top lane here. The top fort's looking like it's going to fall here. So Taxi coming in, nice. Ooh, but Unstoppable was used here. Right when Kenshi make it in time with the nice power slide out. With the nice glide out, Right Wing was able to get some heals. Infofox looking to cut off rotation potentially here. 80% health, still a very healthy Punisher here. Going to keep Wall at least. If they couldn't end up killing Ball with Outlast, right? So that really would have been awkward. If that was the case, I definitely would need a soundboard, All right, so we are going to see you see Infofox take in the jump here, but they are looking like they're rotating mid. It looks like they want to go after Blaze, but you guys, you do realize this slows you and he can just get out, right? Okay. Making sure. Just making sure. And we see Kroven taking the siege camp here. You should be very careful. All 5 of them are here. Don't be greedy here. Your positioning is a bit unfortunate here, but yes, just get out. You have an Anduin pool. Teal should be able to get out. No, doesn't. But oh, look at the damage here. There should be Tormented Souls here. Black Hole is not used here. It's on 5-second cooldown, but a lot of damage is done. 2 are dead here, and you're gonna see Mouthdale cleaning the house here. So great stuff. 16 advantage is going to be in favor of Matt Treddy. They're looking to chase down Blaze here. Kerrigan, oh, the mount, and that should be it for Blaze. Surely should be it for Blaze. Great kill by Over to Cold Fashion here. All right, so if you're side of Matt Treddy, what is your game plan at this point? So Kroven has decided that he just really wants their siege camp. Focus down mid. Hell, you got 4 kills here, right? At least get something. So they are going to be focusing down mid with a Frozen Punisher. Really? Port doesn't slow anymore? I thought it slowed. Maybe you're right. I thought it slowed, but obviously dismounts you. I could have sworn it slowed you. Well, if it doesn't, my bad. My bad for that misinformation there. So we are going to get all forts taken down for the side of Gen.M. Paper wall anchoring for some reason instead of the tank. Yeah, don't do that. And we are going to see the fort being taken here, side match ready, and they are going to peel away. Ooh, 7 health. Nice blind to get that last hit there. So we have a minute left for the Frozen Punisher here. They're looking for something to do. Hey, man, Shark for kills pre-16, right? Take everything off the map at bare minimum here. So we see Infofox immediately taking this bottom siege camp. Needs to get out, though. They do see this. Can they catch him here? Nice Hortapult to get out. Saves his life. You know, by the time that next objective comes up, it's all right, right? So Blaze hunkering around, taking the Bruiser camp, trying to get some lane pressure early. Side of Matt Shreddy might see a follow-up. One thing to keep in mind, if you don't see them on the map, you know, potentially if you don't see them on the map, be careful rotating by yourself, because as you've seen in some CCL matches, hell, even some HGC matches, they'll be holding in an area on your side. But oh, look at Infofox taking a lot of damage here. Brightwing having to use Z, but Tormented Souls has been casted here. They're going to be fighting on point here. May coming in. Nice job on the black hole here, but Ice Wall, ooh, being pushed out by Infofox here. Anduin using Light Bomb here. A lot of damage being done onto the Brightwing here. Brightwing's first one to fall in this team fight, but immediately comes up with Joe, and Taxi is going to be the next one to potentially fall here. Is looking super low here, trying to push out the back line, but he gets pulled by Anduin for Cold Fashion here. Nice follow-up onto Hogger. Hogger should be the next one to fall here. Malthael, can you clean up here? This is your chance to shine, and it does, and he gets one. He should be able to get two. It's a 5-man team white, baby. So it's a 5-man team white coming in. You have a nice Frozen Shrine Punisher over to your rewards. And hell, this is a keep. Forts used to slow before the armor reduction change. When they changed fort mechanics, they took away the slow. Well, that's good, because that shit still waxes me. So at least I feel like I'm being slowed. Probably just in my brain, right? So Bruiser Camp will, let's see, looks like the Bruiser Camp will fall, being targeted by the catapult here, or was being targeted by the catapult, but hell, it doesn't really matter here. Brightwing, the first one up, because she was the first one to die there. And we are going to get the Frozen Punisher. Be careful on the side of Match Ready. You know, your tank is not there. Perfect. They disengage. You get a chance to clear top. Hell, even 39 this. Get a nice free clear. Nice. Nice. We are looking at a 39 here. They want to fully reset. I like this. Paper, don't you do it. I like this. They're getting a nice full reset. Play for your 20s here. You know, make a response out of Gen.M. See what they decide to do. So they decide to take their siege camp here. You know, it's going to fall, but hell, it's experience, right? So they get it. Malthael's on the way, and we are... Obviously, this is going down. Now, the question is this game? Is this game for the side of Match Ready going into game number 3 here? So let's look at talents here. I know I've been kind of neglecting that. Blind has been used. So we are still going to get that 8% maximum hit. Okay, that's still good to see. Again, I don't really know. You know, I do know what the TAS's build for the Q build, but hell, at least you got that. But we are going to see Force Barrier at the level 20 for spam walls instead of Archon. And so we are going to get an immediate pull onto Taxi. Taxi taking so much damage. Good gracious. Taxi just got eliminated. Where did Taxi go? Holy crap. That's a 80% healthy Punisher. You got Catus coming in. And here we go. A lot of damage followed up here. And onto the Blade, or onto Hogger. Hogger's the next one to fall here. Is there going to be a next follow-up on the Johanna here? But nice Blessed Shield is going to be onto damage into the Brightwing here. This is looking like game number 2 should be going over to the side of Match Ready here. Looking really good with that Kerrigan here. So was definitely a little doubtful of the Kerrigan pick. Only the reason why is because, you know, for the side of Gen.M, the amount of CCs and slows you can put on that Kerrigan. But hell, look at this, guys. Look at this. Teal, that's the wrong way, my guy. You need to go, like, all the way around here. There we go. Now we looking good here. He's going for the kills. He wants that volley here. And now game number 2 is going over to the side of Match Ready. GG's. GG's indeed, everyone. Wow, did you guys see, like... I did not anticipate the May to just get absolutely just that last team fight. My God, she just disappeared. I blinked and she was gone. Just insane. That's just unfortunate because, you know, the Mei is having to use trait to bait the Punisher over. That's just unlucky. But, you know, as I was saying with the whole thought process with Kerrigan, you know, with the team comp like, you know, Hogger, Blaze, and Mei, I felt like, you know, a lot more control would have been put onto that Kerrigan. You know, a lot of slows, all that stuff would have been a potential prio focus there. But, you know, nonetheless, Match Ready pulled it through, so we are going to a game number 3 like every caster likes to say. So let me go ahead and update. So let me go ahead and fix this one. All right, so we'll go ahead back to map bans here. So we are going to get that spicy game number 3. So 1-1. All right, make sure that's all nice and updated for us. And do we have... Nope, we don't have the match yet. But guys, that was pretty nutty, right? Pull up predictions. And it looks like that 1%. That one person who picked it. Match Ready winning out. Oh my god, you won a lot. Who did it? Did it tell me who wins it? Or who voted? Oh, Voisin. Hey, he was a believer. Oh wait, what? I chose the outcome of this. Alright, let me update this right here. Still waiting on the next map here. Let me dismiss this message here. Man, though. Man, oh man. 1 second, guys. I'm going to take a quick water break here. Dragon Shire. Wow, I mean, I literally had the maps up here. Literally had the maps up here. Alright, so that is looking like... I believe that's Match Ready that selected that. But yeah, I'm going to go and put myself on mute while I update this. Alright, I'm back. It's hot as hell here down in the south, so hopefully you guys understand. Let's see if everyone is ready. Okay, everyone is in the lobby here. So now should be good here. Predictions. Alright, we should be good with that. So I will input that I am ready. Guys, you know what? Let's hope I get to see a Hanzo on this map. Oh, Dragonshire. It's so good. God, I used to hate this map when I was very new to this game. I was like, man, this map requires too much big brains. Now I understand why the Asians picked this map when it came to the HGC. My God, this map was so much fun to watch. And Towers of Doom. Man, I used to hate Towers of Doom. Now, Dragonshire and Towers of Doom are by far my favorite map. All right, Match Ready is looking like they are ready. Just waiting on Gen.M to take us home. Who will take us home for game number 3? We are starting here. Game number 3, Dragonshire, Gen.M versus Match Ready. This is for the marbles. This is for the cake. This is for the series here. All right, 1-1 here. I'm curious to see what comps we're going to be running. Are we looking at the same one, or is Gen.M going to show me something different here? Match Ready pulled out a different strat out of their pocket, and hell, it worked, right? It worked. There we go. First band's going over the side of Match Ready here. Maybe looking at the same bands again. Might be looking at that Jaina band. Might be looking at that Uther band. Might be looking at that, you know what, TLV band. Just going to throw it in there, what we've seen tonight. You know, maybe they got something else on Dragonshire that they're more afraid of, they do not want to deal with. Definitely something to consider here, right? Side of Gen.M, they might just be ban out old reliable. They might just ban out that Orphean. They might just ban out the Stukov here. They don't want to deal with it. But hey, Match Ready is taking their time with this ban here. So let's see. Here it is. What do we get? Are we going to get that TLV ban? We are going to get a TLV ban. Followed up, are we going to get some snap lock bans? All right, we sure are. No hesitation. They didn't make me wait 30 seconds. They said, here you go, Frosty. Here's an Orphea ban here. Now, are we going to get some more thought here? Are we going to be banning out the Jaina next? Hell, we may be getting an Uther next. Honestly, which one's worse to you guys? Uther or Jaina? I feel like, you know, Uther might be worse into what you guys are trying to do. But you know what? I don't know what you're trying to do yet. So obviously it sounded a bit redundant and weird. But let's see what they decide to go here. So they do not care about the Uther. They're going to take out the Jaina here. And we are going to get that Tassadar. They felt the pressure of that Tassadar. Now, that leaves Krovan with Junkrat on Dragonshire. As I'm starting to learn each comp style, Junkrat might be a priority for either team on this map. Hell, you know what? If they're banning out Jaina, I hope to God to see a Chromie as well. Is Yawner, you used to play Chromie, my man? Let me get a spicy Chromie here, all right? So we are going to get first pick. There we go. There it is. Junkrat has been selected. Junkrat is a nuisance on this map, especially control point maps. Can be a nightmare. Hell, you know, we might be in for a treat. We might see a freaking Stitches out of nowhere. Who knows? You know, or we just get, classic old reliable Johanna here for the side of Match Ready. But in retaliation, Gen.M, what are you guys looking at here? Show me something spicy here. Are we going the triple bruiser again? No, we're going to take this Duke off and we're going to get the May again. All right, so we're switching up the cons. This leaves Brightwing open to the side of Match Ready, and that might be utilized here. Brightwing might be taken by paper here, and that might be something to consider because that does give your off lane a relative advantage. Obviously with some decent comms, you can definitely abuse lanes with the Brightwing here. So let's see how they respond with an open Brightwing pick here. We'll follow up with the tank here. So we are going to Brightwing, and we are going to get a Johanna here. Unlucky, we won't see a Stitches here. even though you're definitely just forcing it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see, is that working for you guys? Let me see here. Oh, cool, it now shows it to me, Alpha Rack, so it does show me it to me. Let me know what you guys think for game number 3. I think I got it to kind of work. Cool. So we are looking already at some votes over to the side of Gen.M. See some Gen.M support here. Any Match Ready supporters in the chat here? So Sylvanas next up. Man, they're just banning out the assassins. They are like, we are going to ban out Cold Fashion here. Sylvanas and the Orphea pick. We might actually see a Li Ming here. I'm feeling it in my bones. We might see a Li Ming here. Unless they decide to pull out that Kerrigan. Again, I don't think they would into a Stukov, but hell, they took it into a triple front line and absolutely punked the other team. So, sky's the limits at this point. So Deathwing is being taken out of the equation. You know what? Not a terrible ban, right? Especially in a 4-man, not a terrible ban. So now we have Hogger. I mean, hell, Rexar's still up. So if the side of Gen.M, they play that Rexar, could lead to some trouble. But we shall see if offlane is taken next with the Assassin here. Leaving up Grace to decide what offlane he is going to select. Oh, we get a Tracer and a Li Ming. Oh my god. We get Tracer. All right, Yawners, dance on them. Let me see what you got here. Brightwing as a counter. Junkrat might have some hard time. Might. Like I said, might. And for the side of Match Ready, what do you decide here? You got Li Ming taken. You got Orphea. I mean, are you potentially looking at Tigers at this point with the hero pool Kerrigan? Hero pool wise, what are we looking at? What do we got left here? So we are going to get the Cassian. That's right, I forgot he played Cassia too. All right, so Artanis has been selected here. I just fizzed. Are we looking at... What are we looking at here in the offlane? Show me what you got here. I really like that Blaze double, so I'm glad someone's keeping that alive. I like Blaze in the offlane, but will it work on Dragonshire? Probably. I'm not going to say no, but yes. I was hoping you'd pick up Hogger, catching my drift here, and got the Pirate skin. Excellent stuff here. Excellent, 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 guys. All right, guys, put in your predictions, guys. This is for the game number 3. This is for the series here tonight. Let me know what you guys think. Who's going to take the series home? I am curious how the Tracer Li Ming will work together. I mean, this could be very, very, very spicy combo here. Arthas time. One could have hoped, right, Mint Majesty? Oh, it's already on in-game and not in draft overlay. Oh, well. Darn, or Hogger. One could have hoped, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3, Dragonshire Gen.M versus Match Ready here. Like I've been reiterating, I'll reiterate it one more time. Taking the series, who takes it 1-1, head-to-head, blow for blow here. So let's introduce both teams for the last time here. We have Infifox playing the Li Ming here. Yonners playing Tracer. Patience playing the Stukov here. I Just Fizz playing Hogger and Taxi on that May for the 3rd time. Grace playing that Artanis. Cold Fashion on the Cassie here. Teal playing Johanna Croven on the Junkrat. And last but not least, Paperwall on that Brightwing. I am curious to see how the Brightwing will play out in this game, especially against Hogger. Actually, most importantly, what are we looking at? So we are going stacking here. So Yonner's immediately off the jump here, putting pressure onto Teal here. Get your 10% on your alt here, right? Hey, betting all the gnomes on MR. Attaboy. Bet your gnomes, baby. Infofox. Ooh, is that a teleport in? I completely missed it here. We are going to see Laws of Hope being pulled early. But hey, that's the thing about Johanna that makes Joe pretty solid here, right? Especially for a healer. Is a fort, gets his own heals, gets his own trait. And we are seeing quick rotations here. Taxi holding down mid, eating the trap here to just go ahead and get rid of that. And they are, ooh, nice little chunk onto Brightwing here. But hey, look at this, guys. Brightwing poking up mid. Great stuff here. Use your global abilities here. You can play both top and bottom. And okay, siege camps are now up. Croven now rotating here. Now let's see what the side of Gen.M decides to do. Do they decide to look for an invade, or are they decide to, harass with the Mei here? So it looks like they are. Mei's just kind of helping out, but again, just harassing them, right? They are going to go for that quick clear on there. Is Cassie going Q build here? Okay, going charge strikes here. All right. Because I do know that there was some type of rework a little bit with Cassia. Has the Q build been nerfed? Or, what do you guys know? I actually can't remember. I'll just go ahead and admit that. I can't remember. So, Cassia coming in. Nice charge strikes, getting some damage in. Kind of curious to see who takes the cake when it comes to damage at the end of the game here. So, both siege camps sailing out here. Blind has been used onto the point to see who's on point here. Grace looking to be aggressive here, and Brightwing stalling out the Tracer here. There's no way, right? Okay, cool. So at this point, Grace is going to win the point here. Doesn't want to get stacked. Hogger does not want to get stacked here. Early bruisers for Gen.M would do work. Shoot, anyone who takes bruises early would do work. But you are right, though, because that Artanis would struggle, right? So Yonners looking to be aggressively onto Cold Fashion here. Getting that armor up here. Gets the pre-tap, looking in. Brightwing coming in to get some heals onto the Johanna here. And here we go. Look at the damage here. Trade for trade. Oh, misses the swap. Unlucky. But now we're going to go back bottom here. See if it's stagnating here. Li Ming, ooh, gets a nice chunk onto the bot lane here. And Yonners getting some nice soak here in mid. Getting the ult up immediately, using their quick characters to rotate. And now we're going to see a rotate potentially top here by Yonners. Let's watch this out here and let's see. Oh, never mind. Goes back to mid, putting some pressure onto the Brightwing here. Excuse me, onto the lane here. Brightwing making sure that mitigates as much soak here. Nerf the trait blind damage at least. Okay. They are going to focus on the Cassie. Cassie getting an ult jumped on here by Yonners here. But hey, that'll be detrimental at level 10 here. Yonners poking out a lot of damage here, making sure they feel the pressure of Yonners. Healing wise, okay, self-healing, and then experience. There we go, hero damage here. Oh, hero damage relatively close to one another here. Tracer being a nuisance like a mosquito. Oh, Li Ming, full combo onto Cold Fashion here, but I believe Paper got a great Pixie Dust onto Cold Fashion to mitigate, I think, at least 30% of that damage there. It was really good here. We get the level 4 talents here. Okay, resets, pulse generator, armor, brute force. So looks like there is going to be a rotation top, but ooh, that shield saving Grace there. Ooh, super close, but Grace stacking really well. 70 stacks already, pre 5 minutes. Looking good. Hogger having to fight him off, though, so having to take that mitigation here. So we have locked and loaded here by Yawners to do a lot of damage here. Oh, yeah, I can already see the damage value already coming up. Yeah, and Q-Quest and Surge a bit. Okay, so auto attack definitely obviously for Trace here, but I was just double checking to see, because it has been a while since I touched Cassia. So okay, good. So we have an auto attacker. Obviously it really helps against Tracer here. Krovan scouting the bush with the Q there, making sure a pesky Tracer isn't there, and they are looking to be aggressive here. Onto point. Yeah, trap on point. Teal taking bottom, controlling. Maybe might try. Definitely, we have to get a team fight kill or something here. Maybe even take your bottom camp, you know. You don't have to be too aggressive here to get your objective or side of match ready, but instead they're going to poke a lot of damage onto the Mei here. There's gonna be a boop here, get some damage mitigation, I guess some damage boost here by the Junkrat here, but Li Ming getting caught in the trap here. Mei gotta be very careful. Had the blizzard here to peel her off the Johanna here. Brightwing rotating here. Oh, got clapped by the Li Ming here. That's the power of Calamity, baby. Ooh, that's the power of Calamity. So now they're going to be looking to take their bottom camp. And I do agree with you, Majesty. If, you know, at some point they send, you know, maybe the Tracer or a healer to take that Bruiser camp, there would be a rough time for that Artanis here. A little bit more rough than the Hogger trying to defend here. But Mei, calling this out, you know, understanding that, hey, let's put some pressure. You did get a Brightwing teleport onto the Cassia here. So now we're going to see a rotation down bottom. Nice clear up. Nice clean up here. But Hogger getting the kill here when Yawner's rotated top here. Potentially no teleport for Brightwing. Yeah, no teleport for Brightwing. I believe it was on 10 seconds at the moment here. So now you have to control bottom here. But it's looking like Mei is going to try stalling, and Hogger is going to force that 2v1 onto the Junkrat here. Yawner's obviously below half health, but can he finagle something here? We do see teleport up here, and hey, you know what? You got a concussion mine on point. Fair enough. Yes, gotta give it. Keep up soaking. You're level 10. See a wave of force combo here. And Yawner's now rotating mid for that Junkrat here. Can Junkrat get away? Junkrat takes a lot of damage here, but no dice. That means you do know now that there is no ult for Tracer. How do you make this play here, right, for the side of Matt Treddy? And there's just a lot of CC onto Matt Treddy here by the Stukov, by the Mei, and then there's that pressure from Tracer onto the Brightwing or onto the Cassie here, right? Junkrat playing a buff here. Blessed Shield was used. Oh, that was ever so not in sync. Nice try. Try that one again after the minute cooldown here. And Junkrat being pushed back, but Avalanche was used to catch the tank here and being pushed to a wall. Patience trying to shove into a locker here, but ooh, tank taking a lot of damage here. Great stuff by Brightwing, but does get the counter kill onto the Mei here, which is really good for the side of Match Ready here. Oh, just phase tanks it, losing 700 health here. And now for the side of Match Ready, you're looking to try to take this DK, but hey, there's gonna be two mid here. Artanis looking to help, to assist, try to get some damage onto the Hogger here, but oh, Teal 70 HP. Damn, son, you got clapped by that Li Ming for the top ropes. And there it comes. This should be a nice mitigation stall by the side of Gen.M. But Artanis taking out some vengeance onto that Augur. Doing some damage here. Getting some free stacks here, right, overall. How many stacks is he at? 127 pre 10 minutes. Still really good. On the right track here. Late game, this will hurt. Brightwing looking to get some soak here. Yawner sees this. Oh, putty. Whoa. And body blocked. See you later, Pixie Fairy. You're just back to the Nexus, baby. So Teal looking to grab the globe in mid, and now they're going to lose that bottom well here. Blind Cassia trying to mitigate their well damage here, but doesn't matter. They still lose it. And there is going to be a free Well, sort of free clear on that bottom minion camp. And hey, look, now we get the bruiser camp taken here, right? Because there was a top bruiser camp. They now decide to mitigate here. But guys, you know, really curious though. The Brightwing, seeing the Li Ming here, no eyes on the Tracer. Very aggressive play there for the Brightwing. You know, definitely something to consider, to think about there. So we are going to see a rotation up top, and I Just Fizz is caught out. Great counter, or great pickup beside a match ready here to catch that. So now we're at 13 here. I'm kind of curious to see what builds we're going for here, and do they get it in time? They do. They get the first DK of the game pre 10 minutes in. Okay, so we're looking at a full trap build. Pixie boost for the movement speed. Spell armor. Jumper. Okay, so full teleport build. Probably at 16 mirror ball. Polar vortex. Okay, so pretty much looking like standard. Hogger is the one that I'm not entirely sure about, so if that looks standard to you, great. So Johanna being pushed away, but hey, DK taking a lot of damage. My god, they only got the wall pre 10 minutes in. That's unlucky. And now there's going to be a hyper aggression into a 14v14 fight here. Targets are all over the place. Blessed Shield might be being used out here. But here comes Stukov being the target. Now the great target focus here. Wave of Force trying to be used to clear out, but Li Ming lowing in. No, get the Li Ming. Li Ming is super extended. Couldn't get a frag here, but Li Ming completely juked out, but has made the target here. Has made the new target here. Comes in with movement speed onto the Brightwing here. Pauling in. Nice body block, but can they get anything onto that? May should be the next one to fall. Wow. Li Ming goes in, then rotates top and gets out. Insane. And we are going to see Junkrat up top doing a lot of damage to the Hogger here. And now we're going to see the Cassia and Johanna doing pressure down bot lane. So they decided that Stukov was the better target. It's good to see. And now they're going to start putting pressure here. But be careful here on the side of Gen.M. You guys are low. No mana here. Blind did miss the Tracer here. Grace hitting the Stukov here, going for that Tracer pool here. An objective is going to be up in 20 seconds here. You know, theoretically, I guess you could have taken, you know, this camp and pushed it in. You actually probably would have secured it. Paper broke my eyes, to be honest. So you are going to see bottom neutral camp, bruiser camps taken for the side of Match Ready, taking advantage of this 16 advantage here. Li Ming potentially looking to poke. Oh, this is looking like they are wanting to take this fight here. Boop has been used, baited out, and now there's going to be a fight on top side. Junkrat in a very peculiar spot here because he used the concussion mine here, but they're Riptide to force out the Tracer here. Blessed Shield and Valkyrie were used, but not a kill, but no kill in return for that. So all usage here. Gen.M has the advantage, but they do lose that bottom floor here. There's a lot of damage going on to Yonners here, but he is a Tracer here. And here comes I Just Fish coming down, hogging his way down bottom, putting pressure in the back line. But here, look at that, dude. Look at the double traps here, getting so much value, but Teal taking so much damage here, looking to kill himself. It doesn't matter. Cold Fashion might be the next one to fall here. He does. Paper is the next one to fall. Power Li Ming here. And looks like this DK potentially might be going over to the side of Gen.M. Potentially. So Grace looking to stall as long as can. Needs to be very careful here. It looks like they're going to try rotating onto Grace. No, they don't. They're going to rotate onto that bottom siege camp. This is a really close matchup, though. You know, all right, taking it. Ooh, Junkrat needs to be a little careful here. And, oh, not respecting the Li Ming and Tracer. Face checks the bush, doesn't cue the bush, goes in, gets clapped in return, back to the Nexus here. So Grace trying to do as best as he can to hold top here. Brightwing can Z onto Grace here. That's looking like a swap onto point, and this is going to be a fight here. And the side of Match Ready, they are racing up. Nice job by Paperwall, understanding we cannot give this. We see the mid, and great hold by Grace here, holding on for his team. Lets the Junkrat respawn here. Nice swap here. This might be looking like a Blessed Shield here. That should be May falling here. Great pick off by the side of Match Ready onto Taxi here. Now, are you guys going to look aggressive onto their camp, right? This might be a potential play. Team is just going to clear up bottom. No look at that Bruisers. All right, not a problem. So now we're going to see side of Match Ready rotating bottom. They want to take the camp Or they want to take the bottom shrine as they see top is being taken. Bruiser camp for the Knights on the side of Matt Treddy is ready to go. But is the side of Gen. Yep, as I figured, they're going to scout this out. They do know that Brightwing has teleport. Brightwing is ready to pull the trigger at any moment here. So, okay. So they are going to put some pressure onto that well here. But wait a minute. Hold up. Something ain't right. Was that potentially to dismount him to see if they can get that pick? Is that the thought here? What do you guys think? Was that the idea? You know, obviously because he probably didn't see him, right? So does miss, gets caught into the blizzard here, and we are going to see I Just Fizz scouting the bush here. Gets a nice boop onto Mega, some damage here. Let's get Grace's stacks here. 230 stacks. Nice stacks here. Gonna do a lot of damage. Coming up, Infofox looking for a good opportunity to get some chunk damage onto the side of Matt Shreddy here. A little bit of poke damage onto Grace here. They have to deal with that bruiser camp. They lost their top fort here. So now Grace is looking like he is going to flex mid. Needs to be slightly careful, right? They do see that they're going to be taking bottom. It's going to be a cat and mouse game for the side of Matt Shreddy when they're trying to take advantage. But same thing for the side of Gen.M, right? It's a cat and mouse game at this point. You're looking to stall out as long as you can, get your 20s, and see who wins the fight. It really comes down to who wins the fight, right? So there's going to be a nice setup onto May here. May is definitely the target. May is definitely going to fall here. They are going to get an avalanche, but May does get caught here. Matt Shreddy is going to float up top to take their top shrine, and let's see if they can get the Dragon Knight here. Yawner is taking a bit of damage here by the Junkrat traps here. Its trap build is super annoying, can be very detrimental to a Tracer here, and Artanis is going to be called. This is a fight right here. You know, how is it going to be done? Paper looking for that aggression here, and Li Ming taking bottom, so they are going to give up top here. Great stuff with the cat and mouse game, as I was saying. So as we can see here, katas are coming up every other wave here. You know, this could be super annoying. You get a nice kill onto the Mei, but still, that cat and mouse game, power of coordination, right? So here we go. Now you're going to see Johanna take bottom. Now we're going to see Hager now taking top. It's just not going to stop. You have to most likely get 2 picks here to make this work, or put pressure in the other lane. But we do know both teams can kill one another with the amount of damage they have. So 8 to 6 kills here. You know, kill numbers are pretty low. Okay, about medium, right? 8 to 6 kills. That's actually pretty high. Ooh, Infox, give him the whole, you go this way, I got you this way. Can they just put Junior on sync point? Oh, might be a fight here. Kroven taking a lot of damage here. Oh, but look at the Tracer. Grace gets booped over. It doesn't matter. Does Grace fall here? Potentially. No, Grace gets away. And nice invisible friends here by the Brightwing here. May might be the next one to fall. Junkrat getting a lot here. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage here. Stukov going to be the target here. Stukov trying to get some peels here, but falls here. May gets a nice avalanche, but May might be the next one to fall here. Might have that level 20 here. Oh, never mind. Gets clapped by their Tannis. This might be the 2 picks they are looking for. Went for the Cascade, obviously, on that avalanche. That's what I literally just saw. I don't know why she had it. So here we go. Now we have Kroven on the top lane, and now Artanis is going to take the second DK of the game here. I don't know why I read that as Junior. I'm a dumbass. Junkrat. My apologies for that one. It's getting late, so my bad. Brain malfunctioning there. Taking a lot of damage here with the Artanis here. What can you do? Just straight eating it, dude. Look how much damage this Li Ming has just done to this thing so far, right? Alright, good sidestep there. No resets. Now, definitely put some pressure on this bot keep here, right? So we are going to see some katas up in the top lane here, but we are going to see a 10k half health DK here, taking down the keep wall here. Now, can you get some keep damage here? That is the question. Actually, the real question is, can you do keep damage without throwing? That is the better question. So we are going to see a lot of damage onto this keep. 4k health, DK taking out. So they are going to get the first keep of the game. They do get a Junkrat, but oh, May is caught. Blessed Shield has been used, but is it enough? Is it enough? It's not enough. Junkrat taking a lot of damage here by Yonders. Yonders in the back line. Visible Friends trying to be used, but nice May snowball into the wall there. Nice stuff. Junkrat having to back off here, but Cassia taking so much damage here, trying to stay alive here. Blind may have been on cooldown, didn't see it, might have been used a little too late, trying to get away, but oh, gets a nice kill. Junker gets a nice cheeky kill, and oh, Z is not up in time. They're trying to escape here, mitigate the loss here. Oh my god. Did you guys just see that? Brightwing gave the Junkrat movement speed, and he uses his concussion mine trait, but didn't calculate for the movement speed of the Brightwing. That's so unfortunate. So looking like a keep for keep play, potentially even doing core here. I mean, yeah, now Cassie will be up in time, so they are looking for that keep play here. Brightwing and the Joe are trying to stay up here. No stall on the Brightwing here. Get a nice cheeky trade here, but oh, Taxi taking a lot of damage here. He's gonna fall here, but oh, Brightwing gets silenced here. Oh, potentially should have used trade immediately. Probably didn't have it. Nope, definitely had it. But Hogger push him into the wall with the Stukov silence onto that Joe. So it is a keep for a keep. There is going to be a blind on the camp here with a 10-second cooldown, looking like they want to invade. But Joe looking to take back the camp here. And a lot of damage onto the Hogger here, but Li Ming going in very spicy. But can we get a cold fashion pull? Yeah, we do. And there's going to be a potential Horda pulled out. Junkrat using his ult here. Wave of Force does miss. I mean, you just saw the Hogger use the Horda pulled here. It's still in the back line. Stukov is a target for Grace. But oh my god, look at the damage that Grace is outputting here. Yawner is getting taken a lot of damage here. The next Yawner's will be the next one to fall. Nice Blessed Shield into Li Ming. Li Ming should be the next one to fall here. Can Grace get the nice swap into a thing? Oh, potential sidestep. But Teal, can you run down the Li Ming? Just kidding, you can't, because Li Ming is more mobile than you. And here comes Hogger backing away. Can Kroven get the top here? We are going to see a race to top potentially. Katas are being a nuisance here, taking some tower shots, or taking the first cannon at the keep here. But it might be an instant cat. No, it definitely won't. May will stall this here. Brightwing looking to support the Cassia. There will be a stall. 2 stalls here. Hogger is up for stall number 3. Joe is chasing a Li Ming down bottom when the team is fighting mid here. So Grace using the ult for blind onto a retreating enemy. But here we go. DK. This is a 21-minute DK. This is looking like a game. However, I won't call it game just yet, obviously. So if they get a nice team wipe for the side of Gen.M onto match ready, we shall see how this plays out. Stukov and Tracer are back up. How will they fight behind? Are they going to focus down the Junkrat here? Artanis coming in here. There's going to be a lot of free damage onto that Cassie, but Cassie gets Invisible Friends with that armor proc immediately. Junkrat sitting in the far back, like the positioning, is going to get some good damage here. 20 seconds on that cooldown here, and Paper looking to stall here, but nice blessed onto the May and Hogger here. So Hogger does fall here. Stukov is looking like the next one to fall here. That's 2 dead. This is looking like match ready's game here. Looks like Horse Mantis, you will get your golden gnome payout, baby. May what be the last one to fall here? It doesn't. 41 health. GG to the side of match ready for taking the game series of game number 3 on Dragonshire.